What's up guys, Zenigami here, and I've got some more news for you. On the global version of One Piece Shirt Cruise, the next fortnight that's coming out, yes, is Afro Luffy. So Afro Luffy is quite good. Some great things about Afro Luffy is it's coming out on February 2nd, the same time that we're getting our sockets and the 4.0 update. This does also mean that we're probably going to be down for about 3 hours. Usually One Piece Treasure Cruise goes down for about 3 hours whenever they do an update. But once One Piece Treasure Cruise does come back online, Afro Luffy will be around, and he is going to be great because he gives us sockets on our better Luffys, and Usopp gives us sockets on our Golden Pound Usopp. Nothing like those easy Usopp copies. We also get skill books for Jinbei, who is quite good. 5-star Ace skill books, Beppo skill books, Bellamy skill books, and then the rest are useless. I guess we do also get Wapple skill books, so that's nice too. But the most important thing is that we're getting copies of Luffy and Usopp. Speaking of copies of Straw Hats, this right here, unlocking new powers. Now here's something I need to state. You see Gear 3's picture up there in the upper right hand corner. You cannot get Gear 3 from this island. The only character, so what this island is every day there's going to be a random, just a stage. It's going to cost 5 stamina, and you're going to get a guaranteed Straw Hat drop out of it. So it'll be either version 1 Luffy, version 1 Sanji, version 1 Zoro, version 1 Nami, or version 1 Chopper. You're not going to get Robin. You're not going to get any version 2 characters. You're not going to get Gear 3. You're only going to get one of those Straw Hats. You can't get Brook. You can't get Franky. Just one of those Straw Hats. So basically the same characters you automatically get in story mode. You get one random character at the end of it, and then you can use it as a socket to feed other characters. If you want to know more about sockets, I've got a walkthrough video. Oh, and Usopp too, sorry. I've got a walkthrough video going over everything about sockets. But something I didn't mention in the walkthrough video is that we're also getting new character classes. So right now our character classes on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise are Fighter, Brawler, Slasher, and Shooters. So only those 4 types. Fighter, Brawler, Slashers, Fighter, Impact, Slasher, and Shooter. Only those 4 types of characters. Now, the next new type is going to be a Freedom type. Now, what a Freedom type is a secondary typing. So that means, for example, a character like Gear 3 Luffy is going to be a Fighter Freedom character. So it's a Fighter and a Freedom character. It has a little flag symbol. So it's going to say Fighter right underneath Freedom. There are characters that say Freedom and then something else. There are characters that are just Freedom type characters, but there's a bunch of, it's going to be double typing that we're going to start getting on the global version. So Freedom's the first type. After Freedom is going to come knowledge type characters, and those Freedom characters are really weird. They doesn't really follow a good pattern, whereas knowledge type characters, they're pretty predictable enough. There are characters like Rayleigh, Nami, Sengoku. That knowledge type makes sense. And then there's, after Freedom, knowledge, and then tough type characters. They're a fist. Tough type characters also make a lot of sense. Tough characters are like Monster Chopper, I believe, is tough type. And that's tough type. And then the next type after tough is going to be ambition. And ambition type characters are characters such as Doflamingo. So it's going to be Freedom, Ambition, Tough, and Knowledge type characters are going to be our secondary types. And sometimes we'll get a Knowledge Freedom character. It won't even have one of the original 4 typings. It's going to have only the new 4 typings. But every single character so far, it looks like they are going to give a secondary typing. Or at least most of the characters are going to get a secondary typing. And then on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, we are going to get a brand new Robin! Oh god, words. Robin is going to be a rare recruit character. It's going to be just like our Sakura characters, but it looks like it's going to be Bridal Robin. So we're going to get Bridal Robin. It's going to have a 4-star version and a 5-star version. Don't know what color she's going to be. Don't know what she's going to do. But I can tell you that Robin isn't probably going to be super great. She's only going to be around for the a little over 2-week period. She's only going to be here from the 1st to the 16th. After that, she'll be gone unless they bring her back specifically for a special event. But I'm going to tell you pretty confidently right now that she's not going to be great. She's not going to be like a 6-star character. She's not going to be a character that you really, really need. But if you want her, she'll be fun to get. Chances are we're also not going to have a Sugofest in that time period. We might get a Sugofest in that time period because Japan just gives us lots of stuff. But unless there is a Sugofest while Robin is out, I wouldn't recommend pulling for her. I'd just save your gems, do Sugofest, try to get those 6-star characters. But that's it for the One Piece Treasure Cruise news. I also... Oh, wait. Also, on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, Monster Chopper right now kind of signals something to me that hasn't been announced yet officially, but so far the pattern is holding true, is that if you've noticed, ever since we've hit 2016, Global actually has had one raid boss a week, just like Japan used to have. Japan now has 2 raid bosses a week, by the way. One on Friday and one on Sunday. Global now has 1 raid boss a week. So we had Doflamingo, and then we had Blackbeard. No, I think it was Doflamingo, and then Blackbeard or Monster Chopper, and then Doflamingo, and then Enel, and now we're getting Monster Chopper. So if the pattern keeps holding next week, we can expect to get another raid boss again on Thursday. So fingers crossed. They just kind of released it without much fanfare, but they'll probably make an announcement at some point that says weekly raid bosses officially or something like that, because they did do that on Japan. We're just getting weekly raid bosses because the global version does whatever they want. And then for outside of One Piece Treasure Cruise news, guys, I am going to be at PAX South for the next couple days, so we're not going to have that much content on YouTube. I'll try to put out a video while I'm gone, but I'm going to be out at PAX South, so I won't be able to upload any videos. My laptop's kind of really terrible, and I need to get a new laptop so I can do maybe a really quick hour-long stream at my hotel room or something like that. But my laptop right now can barely run Google Chrome. But if you are going to PAX South, and if you would like to meet up at PAX South, send me a tweet or something while we're there. And if you join our Discord server, maybe I'll be chatting on my Discord server while we're waiting in the line for an event or something. And I do want to put a official, hey guys, let's all meet up at the front of the convention center doors by the river on this hour or something like that. So that would be nice. I would love to do a meetup. I don't know what my schedule for PAX South is going to be like. I know I'm going to be very busy. So most likely I'm going to put that out on Twitter. I'm going to make a notice on Discord if you follow me on there. And I might follow me on Twitter, join a Discord server, and I'll put an announcement on there when we're going to do a meetup if you guys are at PAX South. And I would love to see you. Anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for coming out. I've been Zenigami. Y'all stay beautiful.